Hi, this is Heather Krey, and today's SAT Math Challenge is an algebra question, and I'm here to help you figure out exactly how to do it. This particular challenge, there is a way to solve it directly, but I think the best choice is to use a strategy called backtracking. This is a strategy that we teach here at Test Prep for Success that uses the multiple choice format of the SAT to your advantage. So instead of starting with the question and solving it the way you would in algebra class, we're actually going to start plugging in the options one by one to see which one works out. So I'm going to start here with option A. Option A is -7. I'm going to plug that in for the x values, and I want to find out whether or not I actually get an answer of 6 when I put in -7 for all the x's. So -7 squared plus 7 times -7 over -7 plus 7. And what you'll see is when we used to have a rational expression with a lot of x's that we would have to solve with factoring, now all I need to know are the order of operations. If you have the ability to use a calculator, you can plug this right into your calculator and find out whether or not it's equal to 6. However, the SAT does happen to have a no calculator section, so I'll assume you don't have access to one. And I'm going to do this out by hand. It's not so bad. Let's see, this is going to be positive 49, negative 49 over 0. The second I see this 0 in the denominator, in fact, I knew a few steps ago this was going to happen. As soon as I see that undefined 0 in the denominator, just cross that option off. There's no way this is the correct answer because you cannot divide by 0. A is out. And guess what? There's another -7 here down in C. Since I know -7 is not a solution, let's cross off C as well. I've already got it down to 50-50. Next, I'm going to try this +6 and see how that goes. So it's going to be 6 squared plus 7 times 6 divided by 6 plus 7. And I'll know this is correct if I get an answer of 6. If I get anything else, then I'll know this is not correct. So let's see what we get. 6 squared is 36. 7 times 6 is 42. And 6 plus 7 is 13. When I add the two numbers in the numerator, that's a 78 over 13. All right, so the question is that 6 or isn't it? I don't know how well you know your factors or your multiples of 13. I stopped memorizing my tables at 12, so I don't really know if 78 over 13 is 6 or not. So I'm going to check it out like this. I'm just going to take 13 times 6. Look, I only care whether the answer is 6 or not, so I'm not going to bother finding out what 78 divided by 13 is exactly. I just want to know, are you 6 or aren't you 6? So let's try this. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 1 more is 7. Hey, look, 13 times 6 is 78. So 78 divided by 13 is 6. 6 is the correct answer. And then just one more thing, I want to make sure, I really like B as a correct answer, but I want to make sure that D can be eliminated as well. And I can see the answers there are +7 and -6, but +6 is definitely a solution. So D does not have the solution. I'm going to cross that one off. I'm confident that B is the correct answer.